muchacholadas. This is episode 5 of SCACS. We'll see what happens with this episode. It's time to hit that fucking next button on that shuffle playlist. Let's begin with the enjoyability. I'll let you go first, of course.
No, you go first time.
Okay. As you know, I'm a fucking idiot and I love Limp Bizkit. So, enjoyability. I fucking love the Limp Bizkit. Just their songs in general get you fucking pumped and pissed off and like, you're ready to go thrash some shit and be a horrible person. It's very fun to listen to their music, even if it's chaotic as hell and like not really crazy complicated or anything. Sometimes the instrumentation works pretty cool and it's pretty unique because like they're definitely some of the best like new metal. They're better new metal than Linkin Park. No offense to Linkin Park, but Limp Bizkit was fucking popping before you, and they were crazy. Even if their lead singer Fred Durst is kind of, eh, all right, not great, but enjoyability, I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10.
I was also thinking 7.
All right, you got.
Cause I like it.
Okay, there you go. I was gonna say, what's your reasoning?
Cause I like it. It's just some parts are a little awkward,
Okay.
and it's like it's not something you know I'll listen to it. But it's not like I'm not like, oh yeah, let me just put this song on right now. Yeah, it's like I won't skip it, and I can bop to it, but I won't actively put it on for other people to listen to.
Is that all you gotta say?
Yeah.
All right, time for an originality. What do you gotta say about originality?
Um, I like the lower tones of their voices.
Like when they do that like lower hushed, like pissed off kind of background, like the "I'm convinced that you hate me, you
Yeah,
hate me." That's shit in the background
not,
from the
no, no,
features, or no?
no, not the like the undertone, but like oh the I'm convinced part. I like
Oh,
when
where
they
they
said
cut the
that.
word short? Like "I'm convinced that you hate me."
No, not the
Yes, you do,
no,
or what?
just the way they say the way they sing. I'm convinced.
All right,
Is it? I like that a lot.
all right,
I like I
interesting.
like I like lower like soft more no mellow melodical.
I
I
guess
don't know. Just like some of the way they they
Fred
said it.
Durst, like the way he says it, because this features two other singers, which I will get into later, but it's got
Mm-hmm.
pretty good vocal work because it's got three big names inside
Mm-hmm.
the fucking new metal and metal community singing on it.
Yeah,
Or I
some
guess
parts
rock
were.
too.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying some parts?
I liked it, but one part that threw me off was like, I mean, this is more of like a lyric thing, but probably get into that later. But it's like it's different than the other songs we listen to.
Mm-hmm. It's
Definitely
definitely
different than.
unique compared to the other ones.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like this was made in like the 90s. Yeah, it was made in 99.
hmm
It's that type of song that would be in the 99s.
Okay.
So it's definitely different than the others.
Yeah.
But like in overall, compared to all the music I listened to, um,
How original you think that it is compared to other '90s music and like others '90s like metal, rock, and new metal stuff? Because I know you're also a connoisseur of like post-hardcore and like punk stuff, kind of. Especially emo music from like the 2000s. Also, I know, I know.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, I'm putting you on blast. Don't worry, I did the same shit. So what's your originality score for this then?
An 8.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just side with you. I'll say 8 also, because like Limp Bizkit, they definitely created their own brand of like earlier new metal and really pissed off like rock metal stuff. Like it's pretty fucking awesome. Their rap metal. It's actually, I mean, it's gets shit canned by some lyrics. Critics, that's the word. Yikes, I'm an idiot. But yeah, the Limp Bizkit definitely is a pretty unique band in the fact that like they're one of the first bands to really try to combine rap and metal in a way like this, unlike pretty much Rage Against the Machine did it, but they're definitely not as complex and politically motivated and like, you know, fight the man, be the fucking bigger, better being and be smart and shit. Like, don't be enlightened like Rage Against the Machine. Just be a fucking shithead and rage and break shit. That's the whole Limp Bizkit spirit. And it's not necessarily original because there were plenty of bands that did that shit once metal started getting big in the mid 80s. But for the 90s music, it's pretty fucking unique. I like it. So I'll give it 8 out of 10 just like you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's move on to discography relative score. Do you know any other Limp Bizkit?
Nope.
You've I'm sure if I played some songs you recognize them because they got some good ones, but honestly, if I think about it, since I've got decent bit of Limp Bizkit in my playlist, this is definitely better than Break Stuff, but it's kind of behind Stuck because Stuck has a really good like dynamic of slow and then gets really pissed off and aggressive in the chorus and violent. And then of course there's Noki's a really good one that starts using the turntables a lot more. That's cool and pretty unique. So it's not more unique than that. I'd say Noki's probably a more original song than Nobody Like You. It's not as good as Faith, even though I think Faith's cover of was it George Michael? I don't remember. I should, but I don't. And then of course Take a Look Around is all right. So this one's kind of middle of the pack, pretty decent. Like not their worst because there's plenty of songs that are dog shit by Limp Bizkit. Especially like I know that one of their later albums, the one that had Why Try on it, that was basically the only song that wasn't pretty bleh on the album. So I'll give it a
Mm-hmm.
6 out of 10 for discography relative.
I'll probably also give it a six. I have no background in Limp
Okay.
Bizkit.
This moves us on to the lyrics and instrumentation. You want to start?
Um, okay. So, again, I like the parts like I'm convinced that you hate me. Some of the parts are a little awkward though. Like it didn't flow. I'm trying to find where it was.
Yeah, it's because they have like three singers. That's another thing that's like it's very interesting, but a little chaotic at times
Mhm.
when they're fucking playing off of each other and just saying the end of the lines at the same time.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I got the reason I want to know. I think it was like, and I want
it
to
says
know.
yeah in the song it says I won't let go. Like I don't want to. It doesn't say I don't want to let go. The fucking genius is wrong, I think, because it says I've got
No,
the reason and I won't let go. Boom, boom.
it's the way it is flowing. It's a bit abrupt,
Yeah,
I think. And
yeah.
then I was reading this right. I
Mhm.
was reading the lyrics along while listening to it. And it's like the part I was like, I don't know if Nick's gonna. I think he's gonna edit it out. But
I won't edit anything out. I'll keep it
no,
all
like
as long as it doesn't go too fucking long for me to edit.
when we were listening to the music,
Hmm.
yeah. So um, I'm convinced that you. They just said fuck me, and I'm like, what?
Fuck me, real good. You did. Yeah.
You did. Otherwise, I like they're like the lower tones. I like the flow of it. Some parts were just like
Yeah, that's what you
okay.
mentioned, like when you said, fuck me real good, you did, or that throws you off, and like the things where the lines end like, you take me, I got the reason and I want to know, and every single line ends with that, and the really strong fucking muted hits, two muted hits on the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess we'll get in, well, we're in lyrics and instrumentation. This is relevant, yeah. But
But
it's definitely interesting. It's a little bit
mm-hmm.
chaotic and not completely on beat sometimes, but
Mm-hmm.
I fucking like the. It's pretty unique lyrics and instrumentation. Well, not lyrics, pretty unique instrumentation. Lyrics, nothing too special, but I gotta respect the fucking three singers on it because one of them is dead, and Scott Weiland was dope. Rest in peace to him. Stone Temple Pilots are a great fucking band. They have an album out right
Mm-hmm.
now. Go check it out. I should have, but I haven't yet. But yeah, sorry.
I
I'll
was
let you get
also
back to your stuff.
I was gonna say this sounds dumb again, but just the way they were singing it reminded me of White Jungle from what's it called? Sonic Adventure 2.
All right.
I don't know why. that just came up straight to my mind. You guys are probably thinking I'm insane, but
No, it's
yeah.
fine. It's good to find something to compare it to a baseline, I guess. But I don't
Well,
know if you got something more to say.
just the low tones of it. It reminded me of that. I'm
How fucking
sorry.
aggressive is that? What you're talking about? Or like,
No, no, like you know how there's like different octaves and stuff like that.
I
Like
guess, yeah,
they're more on like the lower tones,
yeah.
and so they're also more like kind of calm about it. Like, but I also
I
wanted to
bet you
say
to
that
differ a little, but
I know,
continue.
but I'm just talking about like they're not screaming. They're not using high tones.
Yeah.
You know, they're more low pitched than high pitched.
Mhm.
I'm trying. Okay, anyways, I like also the way they actually added more depth to like their vocals.
Mhm.
Like instead of just being like you say, it's like you say, you know, there's a little lift and little drops and stuff like that in
Yeah.
the vocals. So I enjoyed that. It adds more to it.
Yeah, I fucking love this song for hard to explain reasons in the fact that I like angsty music, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But they're very unique in the way they portray it. They're not just, fucking screaming or angry or anything. They put
Mm-hmm.
into it the way they play their instruments and the way they say lines. It's not just like screaming, like that you're saying that I'm convinced that you hate me. It's got a little bit of variation to it, but it doesn't sound like a sad tone or a happy tone. It's just kind of got a little bit of aggravation or frustration in it. And the way
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan Davis delivers his lines, just like with Korn, he just says things like sometimes kind of like this, all pissed off and pent up. But this
Yeah.
song's chorus is like a decent release of like that frustration and tension in the verses because you bring me, I've got the raisin, after like you give, I take, you say you want to be away from me. It just breaks down the tension and like releases that pent up like frustration inside the chorus, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going a little deeper than I should, just like how I was saying you're going too deep on Let's Dance Joy Division. I'm going too deep on this, but whatever. Well, I got a number ready. I'll just say seven. I'll say seven
I
because
was gonna say 17.
okay, not bad.
I promise, guys, we're not actually.
We're not colluding.
Mm-hmm.
These are independent scores from each of us.
Mm-hmm.
Final score is 71% after calculating because enjoyability 28, originality 24, discography relative 12, lyrics and instrumentation 7. So we got 71%. It's our second worst song. It's a passing grade at least. It made it to a C minus. Thank you for watching the episode 5 of SCACS. You'll see me inside the red and gray striped shirt if we record at 6 right now. Although Meanie wants to go to sleep or read or something, something to get away from me because she probably despises me for shitting on Let's Dance the Joy Division episode 4. Thank you for watching.
Swells.